Martin Luther. I'm Eric Garner, trying to use my voice, but I'm choking on life's.
Hey yo, you know, the science we focus is real heavy. You know, the slogan, got focus if not get some. This is your Arrow Tuesday Talks for Tuesday, June 9th, 2020. So as you can see, I'm outside. I've been doing a lot of outdoor projects throughout this plandemic or pandemic, whichever one you want to call it. So today what I want to talk about, where my thoughts are right now is everybody's activism looks different. Everybody's activism is different, no matter what it is. So I'm speaking specifically to what's been happening with this George Floyd situation. So I'm gonna break it down in waves, right? So in the past month or so, you know, with all the incidents that have happened. Last week I talked about the timeline and just how things correlated to lead up to this moment right now. But so when George Floyd's tragic incident first happened, you know, the 8-minute plus video of him, police officer with the knee on his neck, and this made worldwide news. Of course, protests came out. The first wave of protests came in layers. You had people that were protesting in peace and just wanted to make a statement. You had people that came particularly for violence and to loot and to tear things up. Some of them were opportunists. Some of them just wanted their point to be made. Second layer was the peaceful protests, more like the protests of, you know, Dr. King and people of that nature marched and stood for. That was the second wave. Okay, so now we have this third wave that's more so, we have this new wave that's more so, I'm seeing people are kind of discriminating people for their protests, or people are protesting celebrities, looking for celebrities, and that sort of thing. And I wanted to talk about this today from a lens and an angle that makes sense, because I saw all of the, you know, where's this person, where's that person, where's Gail and Oprah, and everybody's handling this in their own way. You know, me personally, I'm not looking for them. So, and I'm not the biggest fan of them, obviously, because what has happened. But there are some things that they have been doing while people were posting those pictures. Some people are like, oh, where's Jay-Z? Where's Kanye? Where's all these people? Kanye donated $2 million to the cause, and I ain't the biggest fan of Kanye anymore. And he marched out with the protesters, mask on and everything. Jay-Z, he did, bought out ads in publications all across the country to bring awareness, and allowed George Floyd's legal defense to utilize his jet because they were having problems getting to where they needed to be to and from in a timely manner. And I say that to say everybody's activism looks different. And if you're looking to so many celebrities to do things, or putting the weight on celebrities, stop and ask yourself, what are you doing? You know, everybody's activism looks different. In my case, I come from that. My pops fought for civil rights. He was the president of Operation Push here in Cleveland, linked directly with Jesse Jackson, what they were doing with the Rainbow Coalition, which he found out was a little bit different than what he thought it was. And I found that out as a boy, and I got my feelings about Jesse, but that's whatever. You know, he's got his place in history for what he's done. But I think everybody's activism looks different. You know, I've marched, but my activism comes in layers. Being an educator, I go in the classroom. I educate on Black Lives Matter. I educate on All Lives Matter. I have my Arrow Tuesday Talks blog. I utilize that when something's happening in the news, or in general, I've had different topics and subjects over 2 years running where I will talk about these very things. So we just have to stop pointing the finger so much at people and saying, well, why aren't you doing this, or why aren't you doing that, or where's this celebrity, or where's that celebrity? They where they at. They where they at. Me personally, I wasn't looking for Gail or Oprah either way. You know, I seen Oprah's about to do a town hall, and she's got her select panel of people. You know, that's cool. You know, she's doing what she feels she can do, or she should be doing. But I'm not personally looking for them. For me personally, I am thinking of things I can do, thinking of things I could do to educate my kids personally inside of my family, which is something that I'm still working on and trying to finish up some things along those guidelines. But then also, just what am I doing? Making sure that I'm personally continuing to do things to bring awareness. And if you have to, if you're spending all your energy, well, where's this celebrity? Where's that celebrity? Where's this person? Where's your activism? What are you doing? And that's not to defend. I'm not defending at all. This is not a defense. I'm just making a point. I don't think that we have time to do a whole lot of finger pointing and criticisms, rather than pointing the finger back at ourselves while we point the finger at somebody, and just say, what am I personally doing? What am I personally teaching? What information am I gaining? What am I reading? What knowledge am I getting? You know what I'm saying? So that's all. I just want us to all understand that everybody's activism looks and is different. I want people to continue to stay encouraged. And I want you to ask yourself, what are you doing? Don't worry about what's happening in the celebrity world or what they're doing or what they're not doing. Some of the celebrities that are doing some things, they want to keep it under wraps. They don't want it all out there. And then some of them aren't doing anything at all. And if you aren't doing anything at all, shame on you, but that's your choice. We are at a pivotal time in our country with all this going on. There's so much going on. There's so much content. There's so much being put out there. And that's why I kind of take a stance to kind of just look at things, study things, see what's going on. And I watched that for the past few weeks, couple weeks, about 2 weeks, where's this person, where's that person. I even had people sending me things and I would send them back. Man, did you fact check? Did you really look at your information? This person's done this. This person's doing this. This person's doing that. So let's just make sure we're reading. Let's make sure that we are, just fact checking everything. And let's go back. I've been going back. Go back. Read some history. Look into some things, because part of it is knowing the history of what has happened previous and why we are in this moment right now. So that's your Arrow Tuesday talk for Tuesday, June 9th. If you're checking out anything I'm doing, I appreciate it. If you're checking out any content, I appreciate it. Please continue to be an activist. If you're out there doing what you do, whatever it is you're doing, whether you're educating, whether you're marching, whether you're gaining knowledge, whether you're giving knowledge, whether you're donating money, understand it all comes in layers. All right. If you want to check out anything else I have going on, y'all know what it is. YouTube. I got the Arrovizion YouTube channel. You can use the hashtag Arrovizion. You got the Warren's YouTube channel. You can use the hashtag the Warren CLE. Remember, fight your fight. And like I said, don't worry about all the outside noise. Ask yourself the question, what are you doing?
Out the strap to Rockefeller for Sean John. So then police respond like that's the stuff they all be on corners. Doing the Bobby Shmurda dance for retro Jordans. If they knew how much it cost to make them, they wouldn't sport them.